Hey folks, finally, a single day I can work on this thing. So, a few comments and concerns. One, battery on the camera's dying. Some idiot forgot to charge it. That idiot would be me. Other things, did get one thing done. I haven't been filming this, probably should, but my panhard bar's in. I need to finish welding them out to the frame, or actually, I need to start welding them out to the frame, but I'm going to pull the car down to my work and throw it on the lift and do that all there. But it's in. My idea works. It's not very, you can't see it very well here. But, yeah. So now, what I got to do is I got to sort this wiring mess here. Sort the wiring mess up through here. And then bolt the upper intake manifold back on and check a few things, and should be able to throw a battery in it and see what happens. So, good stuff. Alright, first I'm going to clean it off because this thing looks like a trash can. Pray it works. Alright, I'm going to lay my engine harness in the car. Probably can't see this too well. I forgot my big tripod, so I can't get you nice and close. Well, I can move you around, actually. I'll do that. Of course, it holds up. Cannon.
Yeah. Honestly, what I'm thinking about getting is
yeah, all this under dash wiring looks like trash. I gotta clean it all up and get it where it needs to be. I need to stop rushing, trying to get this thing done to hear a run. I just need to get it back in place in like a finalized fashion, so I'm gonna focus on that. But alright, so everything's kind of back in here. A little bit of mess here. Base where it still needs to be screwed down, but for testing it'll do fine. I guess now I gotta plug the firewall connections in on the other side of this, and then put a battery in it and turn the kill switch on and see what happens. See if there's anything else in the engine bay that I forgot. I need a map sensor hose first off, so I need to get that down into the ECU down in there, so I gotta do that. And then this other vacuum hose for the blow off valve, I'll just put a bolt or something in it. That way I don't have any vacuum leak. I know it's not going to start right away. Modifications on the crank angle sensor. I had to set the angle in there, and I gotta play with it with a timing light, and forgot to tell Ryan to get a timing light. But if I have good RPM signal on Tuner Studio with my laptop, I'll be super happy. Because that's the problem I had before, was not having consistent RPM. So timing's going to be way off. Might just disconnect ignition coils other than just testing them to see if I have spark. So sorry Ryan, I stole your battery again. Alright, let's do a spark test. Nothing crazy yet. Nothing over there. Actually, that will be on then. Okay. Nothing crazy. I gotta go over the engine, make sure it's ready to turn over. Got engine oil. No clue where this thing's timed. Now, before I hit the key, I'm gonna just move the motor over by hand. It's been sitting for a bit, and that'll tell me if it's tight or if I should be stopping and paying some mind to something else. I don't know. Alright, a few revolutions, no incident. I don't think I'm going to get this far, but I should just make sure. I don't think I have coolant in it, if not much. There's a few things I got to do to make this work first. Alright, got Tuner Studio loaded up. I'm just going to turn the key on, see what happens, make sure I got all my fuses in, looks right, all my relays. So let's see what happens here. Huh. That's strange. Whatever that noise was, that's strange. Oh. This is why you don't do this stuff with your friends around. Because right now, there's nobody to make fun of me for not plugging the damn firewall connections in. Let's try this again. Other ignition. Weird. Why is it doing that? Okay. Fuel pump wasn't grounded. Okay, so hopefully that didn't mess anything up. Alright, fuel pressure with no fuel leaks. Yep, we're holding pressure, it looks like. Alright, hard to see in there, but the one I was after is fuse number 5 for the fuel pump, just for future reference. Let's see. Kind of don't want to look at it because I don't want to know if it doesn't, but I'm really hoping we have RPM. No RPM. All right. RPM. Sweet. Alright, so yeah, RPM came up, which is great. what happened before is with my last Mega Squirt, I was getting sync loss errors. So every time I'd crank it, it'd get sync, lose sync, get sync, lose sync, get sync, lose sync, and like I'd hear a relay clicking, and I never narrowed it down to what it was other than board messed up and a whole bunch of other things. But completely new Mega Squirt, new crank angle sensor system. I say new, but it's the same thing as what it was, except now it's a 12-to-1 tooth. Same guy who helped Zach over at Shooting Cars get his RX7 running on a Mega Squirt was the same one that helped me. Unfortunately, no physical presence, but I got to thank Adam. I think his last name's Kern. I hope, for helping me out there. Smart guy, knows what he's doing with this stuff. Right where I'm lacking in knowing what to do with it. Once I get it running, I can get everything else figured out, but it's some of these little electrical gremlins and stuff. He was able to, boom, oh, you need to do this, change this, do this. And so far it's worked. So now we just got to time it and get the ignition in a way that it works. So maybe before I try to time it, I'm going to check for spark, just curiosity. So, alright, now I need to find a spark plug. Here's plug out something. And put that so I can see it. No spark. At least on this coil. Smell fuel, so it's definitely injecting fuel. Let's try the leading coil. That was the trailing coil. Might be a setting why the trailing coil is not operating, but that's grounding could probably be a little bit better on there. Leading spark. In my car for all eternity.
What's this up? Everything in my place is getting like that too. Everything in that front garage went out by the road gets moldy inside. The Mountaineers, the whole interior.
Hold on a second.
What the hell's going on here?
I thought I heard something weird.
I definitely hear the fuel pump.
Oh yeah, now it's fuel pump. I put the relay back, or the fuse might have just been air moving. other door open. I'm gonna get the fan on in here. I can't believe it. It's crazy. It's a bit of smoke. You can barely see Ryan.
That dirge diesel out here smoked out the whole garage.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the first time that motor has ever really run. So I'm super happy. Still have a few other kinks to work out with Mega Squirt. As always, just a few dumb stuff. I think the VR conditioners need to be adjusted a little bit to pick up the crank signal a little bit better. I need to get a timing light and an external tack on it to see what exactly is going on with it. But after that, I should be pretty good. I need to go get some more fuel for it and get some coolant for it. But this is the face of excitement, like disbelief excitement, like super disbelief excitement. All right, we're gonna. I'm gonna call this video quits here. So if you want to see more of this dumb thing, subscribe. All right, catch y'all later.